Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we will be talking about a new subject in linguistics, and that is the syntax, the final presentation. But first, let's define what is syntax. In linguistics, syntax is the set of rules, principles, and processes that govern the structure of sentences in a given language, usually including word order. The term syntax also used to refer to the study of such principles and processes. Examples include word choice, matching number and tense, and placing words and phrases in the right order. While diction can be flexible, especially in casual conversation, proper syntax is comparatively strict. For many linguists, syntax is one of the most important fields of study because syntax allows us to combine words and phrases and sentences in unique way. And that's something unique about human language. And why is syntax important? First, we speak in sentences, not in words. It is necessary to study the structure of sentences. We will also learn to analyze sentence meaning. And last, the study of syntax includes the study of the function of words within a phrase and sentence. Now, you might be looking on the screen and recognize that there is something wrong. It doesn't make any sense. It says here that colorless green ideas sleep furiously. In this sentence, for you, maybe it doesn't make sense, but this sentence is syntactically or grammatically correct. Why? Because as you observe, it consists of two adjectives preceding a noun, which precede verbs, sleep, and adverb after it. So all of those elements are in the right order, and it is a perfectly well-formed sentence, so that illustrates that syntax is a real thing, even if it doesn't make sense semantically. So now we will be talking about the three important things: the lexical categories, otherwise known as parts of speech, which will be important in phrase structure rules, which in turn will be important in understanding how to draw a tree structures or tree diagram. First, let's talk about the lexical categories. We have here the noun, so it's a name of a place, thing, or occasion. For example, teacher, subject, flowers, or church. Next, we have pronouns. Pronouns takes place of a noun. For example, he, she, it, we, you, they. Adjective, it says something about a subject or the noun. Beautiful, pretty, sexy, just like that. Next, we have verb or action word. Sleep, act, dance, sing. Adverb, it usually precedes the verb. It tells something about the action word. Slowly, quickly, and it usually ends with the ly. Determiners or the articles, the and a. Next, we have a position or preposition. It has something to do in English like location or direction, just like from, near, beyond, across, nearby, just like that. And now let's go on with the phrase structure rules. This is where we can start to see how language is distinguished themselves from one another. Because while a lot of different languages have nouns, verb, and adverb adjectives, it's the phrase structure rules that basically tell you how can you combine those elements in which orders are acceptable to form sentences in that language. So here we have phrase structure rules, but keep in mind that these phrase structure rules works only for English. So to start, let's break down what this code means. First, we have TP or S, RONP, VP. S represents subject, NP for noun phrase, and VP for verb phrase. Example is, for you to create sentence, you need to have noun phrase and verb phrase. For example, NP for he and VP for left. So he left. So that's an example of a simple sentence. Next, we have NP for noun phrase. It consists of article, adjective, plus noun, pronoun, and prepositional noun. An example of this is just a red house on the corner. But those in parentheses are just optional. So if you're going to classify the example, it consists of an article, adjective, noun, pronoun, and prepositional noun. J- It, so it's the red house on the corner. Next, we have VP. It consists of verb, noun, phrase, and prepositional phrase, and adverb. And last, we have PP, and it consists of proposition and a noun phrase. For example, nearby the church. So that's an example of prepositional phrase. So that's it for our brief discussion about phrase structure rules. And I encourage you to remember these diagrams, read diagrams, and structures.